Howdy, I'm Dr. Pat Suermann, Department Head of Construction Science and Associate Professor here in the College of Architecture at Texas A&M. 2020 was supposed to be the year of perfect vision, but as we know, it's been tainted by the fog and friction of a Clausewitzian virus coming out of across the country and from around the world. We've had difficulties in the country ensuring diversity, inclusion, and respect. But in early summer of 2020, all of that fog and friction lifted when the United States rallied around the first American launch of astronauts into space in nearly 20 years. Astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken captured America's imagination as we ventured into an American-based space economy. Similarly, NASA, under the direction of Jim Bridenstine, has set a goal of Project Artemis to return to the moon and the lunar surface by 2024, with human habitation and construction on the moon by 2028. You may not know it, but there's a Texas A&M Space Alliance that is helping make sure that that happens. When I arrived in 2017 as a 20-year civil engineer officer at Texas A&M, I realized I wanted to capitalize on the federal and DoD connections that I had, and I had some direction from our Dean Jorge Venegas where he recommended that I do some seminal research. Building on the past experiences that I had and the connections that I had in industry, aerospace, and with all the new people here at Texas A&M, I set out on a mission to help Project Artemis and what has now become something that has captured the attention of Americans everywhere. I've been successful, luckily, in part due to a great team here at A&M, along with Nicole Shoemaker and Dr. Ryan Ewing, a recently promoted full professor in geosciences. We are spearheading the Texas A&M Space Alliance, which is bringing together a range of all of the science and engineering that's going to be required to accomplish construction in an entirely new environment. Now, everyone likes traveling. Before COVID, you probably remember going on a trip. Remember what you loved about that. If you went to this new location, it had a new climate, the sights and the smells that you can probably see and taste right now. It's similar with worldwide expeditionary construction. I've done construction all over the world, whether it be in Saudi Arabia, Micronesian islands in the Pacific, even in Greenland in the Arctic Circle. Every time I did construction in a new location, it was completely different. And each time I got further and further from Home Depot or Lowe's, I knew it was going to be that much more difficult. So the big question on why would the Department of Construction Science be interested in lunar construction? Because we touch everything that is the built environment. And what better way to improve terrestrial construction than through doing extraterrestrial construction? It is because of that initiative we have established here at Texas A&M under the umbrella of the Texas A&M Space Alliance, the Extraterrestrial Engineering and Construction Initiative. Headquartered in the Center for Infrastructure Renewal, we're bringing together chemists, material scientists, geoscientists, prospectors, engineers, and construction professionals from industry and academia, trying to figure out how to take the most expeditionary construction you can do, master that, and bring those types of skills back here to Earth to make sure that our construction industry moves forward on productivity. So I'm excited to share with you today that we have a Texas A&M X grant that is going to help fund some of this initial research with the hope of getting a payload on a commercial lunar payload system mission, a CLPS mission. We also are awaiting fiscal year 21 approval from NASA for a game-changing development as part of a very large federal academic and industry team led by scientists and engineers out of SwampWorks at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Lastly, we are competing in LUSTR, the Lunar Surface Technology Research Initiative out of NASA for a possible grant that would definitely capitalize on the collective skills that we have under the Texas A&M Space Alliance. Space is here, it's happening. Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley showed us that here in 2020, so let's focus our eyes to space and all the benefits that we can have to bring back here to make life on Earth a little better. I'm excited to share the results with you as we move through our journey, and thank you for your time today.